value is in actually the webcast has the biggest value when you compare cost to companies that try to do something similar. Like right now, we're using GoToWebinar or Citrix. All right, Citrix is $1 billion company, but they charge $500 a month, and they limit your seats to 1,000. The very first webcast Jarhead did, when he's kind of threw it together, there was way more than 1,000 people on there. You'll be able to have your own webcast or live streaming events, and it's included with your $20. You'll never have to, once our accounts are set up, we won't have to use Citrix or GoToMeeting or GoToWebinar. We won't have to worry about how many people are coming there. And, we've been maxing out these webinars here on Citrix. I'm probably going to get a notice any second here saying that people are getting locked out. So the Facebook app, I'm telling you, you can't argue with the fact it is the largest marketing platform in the world. Maybe some of you are going to get tired of me telling you that. And I know we're not talking about the marketing side right now, but I'm telling you, if you don't use the Facebook tool, you're going to be missing out on a lot of growth. I'm saying, and that goes for those of you who are already having a lot of growth. If you're thinking, man, I've got more referrals than I've ever got before, and you think I don't need the Facebook thing, maybe you don't need it, but you're not going to have anywhere near the success that you could have if you used it. Okay, that tool is that good. And I've said it a number of times. If I had to say only one tool that we could use, we'd have to throw out the rest, even though there's tremendous value in the webcasting system. I'd say get rid of the webcast, get rid of the blog, even get rid of the mailer, and even get rid of the training before I'd say get rid of the Facebook application. That's what got this whole thing going. Okay, so I'm going to get off my soapbox just for a little bit to let you know, if you want to pay with a credit card or debit card, that's the only way you can pay if you're going through the company and you don't want to be logged into Facebook. Just wait till Saturday. Okay, we just maxed out. Hold on, let me close these windows. Okay. All right. So if you go to, and I've already updated the paynow.toolsteam.net, so you won't have to go through the 20now/member/account anymore. And I'll take you over to that page also. The paynow.toolsteam.net is an option. It is not required. But if you want to pay for a whole year and save $40, because $20 a month for a year is $240, but if you pay $200, you can get the whole first year, and all the whole first year commissions are paid up front. You cannot do that through 20now.com. You cannot do it on a credit card or debit card unless you fund a Payza or PayPal account with your card to use that service. Okay? That's only going to be up, before I said Friday, I'm going to take down that website Monday. It is not through the company. The company knows I'm doing it. I'm going to get all the funds together, do a wire to Jarhead prior to the grace period ending on August 9th, and so that everybody who pays for a year, or they're paying it forward, or they're paying for other people, they can do that without, especially if you don't have a credit card, or some people have been having meetings and collecting $20 bills from people right there. That's all fine. I'll take care of it. All right? So if you want to pay it for a year, your only option is to go to paynow.toolsteam.net. You are not required to do that. I'm just saying if you want to do it. If you go through the company, your only option is a credit card and a debit card. All right? So also I want to let everybody know, make sure you whitelist or include on your address or whatever it is you do with your mailing system to make sure the new emails aren't going into your spam folder. The Jarhead at toolsteam.com, as things are getting moved over to 20 Now, you'll start getting emails support@20now.com and jarhead@20now.com. Okay, and then this is a team webinar, not the company, so, continue to, if you're getting these updates, you're probably getting the emails okay from Coach Van at CoachVan.com. Now, I wrote some notes here that I want to cover before I go to the Q&A, all right? Again, if you've logged into Facebook and you're using a credit card, you can do that right now, okay? A lot of you who've already gone through the process, whether you did it today or last night, you were getting a pending feature, okay? That's been fixed or adjusted because a lot of people are saying, hey, I put in my information and it says pending. I did it yesterday, or it's been 3 hours, or what have you. It's being switched to where it says you're all set. Now, if you won your first month, because on some of these webcasts or webinars, I've given cruises, airfare, we've had drawings where people got their first month paid for a couple times. The person who won, their sponsor also had the first month paid for, and that's already logged in, it's taken care of, the money's been spent. All you'll do is you'll go in, you'll put in all your information, and then just leave the credit card information blank, and it'll go search the database when you go put in your account info, not your billing info, but your account, your Facebook, and it'll go in there and show it's paid. And that's not instant, but once the system updates, it'll go from it'll go from inactive to active. All right. And that also goes for those of you who prepaid before pre-enrollment even started, people who paid their money back in June. Nobody who paid in June or won their first month has to pay anything right now. And nobody's paid, that first month you paid in June, pre-enrollment doesn't count as your first month, okay? So everybody who's paying right now, their second payment, if they're not using commissions, is going to be in September. Even if you paid on August 31st, you're not going to be paying on July 31st, you're not going to be paying on August 31st. All right? During the grace period, which is right now, okay, for again, using the analogy that I've used in previous webinars, nobody's in the matrix. You didn't lock your spot in the matrix. You locked your place in line to get in the matrix. All right, so during the grace period, we're getting ready to open the doors of the nightclub kind of thing, and nobody's skipping anybody in line. If you paid before somebody else, or if you paid for a year or any of that, none of that matters, okay? But during the grace period, since nobody's going in the matrix, we can't calculate matrix commissions. But the $5 bonus has nothing to do with the matrix. So as people pay and they update stuff over the weekend, you'll start to get emails saying, hey, you've got money. And there's, again, no limit to how many $5 commissions you can get. You're not going to get any 70-cent commissions, no $7 commissions. Now, for some of you, if you referred somebody who paid for a year, you're not going to get a $5 commission. You're going to get a $50 commission, okay? Because they paid for a year, but they're only paying for 10 months, but all 10 months are going to be paid up front, okay? So during the grace period, the $5 bonuses will be paid out. During pre-launch, from August 10th through the end of August, those 3 weeks, the matrix commissions and the matches will start to kick in addition to the $5, okay? And then they'll start rolling out the tools during the pre-launch. So when we actually launch, we'll already have a month's worth of people getting paid, and by that time, all the tools we've been talking about will be in place. During pre-launch, we'll be testing them, tweaking them, listening to the field like we're doing right now. There's well over, I think, 10 hours of coding that was done to make the site secure for your credit and debit cards going through Facebook. but the field said, hey, we don't want to do this, or not all of them, but there was enough to get his attention to say, hey, he's listening to the field, so he's going to put that many more hours into coding it so that you don't have to be logged into Facebook to pay with a credit card or debit card. All right. If you go to your pre-enrollment page, it doesn't say Tools Team 2.0 anymore. It says 20 now. All right. So I'm going to show you something here on the website, and then we'll do a little Q&A here. We've got a lot of questions that have been rolling in here. Okay. Okay, if you go to 20now.com, it looks a little bit different here. Okay, let me go back to the front page. All right, and from there, you can see Jarhead's mugshot, letting you know the credit card portion. The only reason it doesn't say 100% is there's a couple reviews going on with the bank, but we're good. You can see the rundown of the different contests. You can see he's added contact support, frequently asked questions, terms of service, privacy policy. Yes, we got a refund policy. Again, this isn't some fly-by-night deal here, all right? It might be only $20, and people might have that perception. So, you're doing that stupid $20 game or $20 tools thing with all that garbage or whatever. That's not the case, and we're not worried about the people who think that at first. Okay, if you go to activate your account, again, you activate your account even if you've already paid. All right. Now, click on activate your account, and if you go to the billing info, click on all these links here. But instead of me telling you all this stuff here, you're going to do your Facebook profile, is if you go to webcast, all right, and I know this is important to everybody, but I'm going to show you here, under webcast, click on archive. Jarhead made a video already where he walks you through. He made a fake Facebook account. He made everything, explained the security up here. If you click on this, it's 16 minutes long. He lets you know that, hey, the security measures that he went through for 20now.com for the website, it's not just some everyday kind of security thing, because he wants, even if you don't care about your information, he does. Like I said, that's his thing. That's his baby. He's big on security. Okay, so he'll take you through this. He'll tell you about the billing info. Now, it does have the Facebook portion in it on the first part of the video, and just don't worry about that. If you're worried about Facebook, just wait until Saturday. Okay, then he'll do this over again, and Facebook won't be an issue. Okay, and again, you just go to 20now.com, click on the archive, and it's the very top one. It says right here in the title, August 1st, how to activate your account. All right. And then the old one that he did yesterday, it's removed. All right, let me see if I can get rid of my virtual ink here. Now it's hanging with me again. Okay, dang it. Let's see here. Hold on. Let me turn off the ink. If you go to toolsteam.net, they can register for webinars on that. Hold on. It's showing the wrong one. Okay. They can register for the webinars. Down at the bottom, if they click on the $20 bill or the words pay now, it'll take them to paynow.toolsteam.net. Now, the video from last night, it's been up there all day. I took it down because we got the information that's being updated, and tonight's webinar is going to go where this watch video part is here. All right. But again, I'm emphasizing on this page, this is not a requirement. It's just an option. If you have a credit card and you want to pay monthly, just do it and go to 20now.com and just forget this page even